Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the movie Migration. Now, this animated feature comes out on Christmas Day, and it's about ducks migrating for the winter. Yeah, sounds exactly like something kids are going to be begging their parents to see, right? No, and unfortunately, this movie just is very generic. Like, it's fine, but it's nothing special, which is sad because you have a great cast in like Danny DeVito and Keegan Michael Key and Kumail Nanjiani and Elizabeth Banks. Like they're just fantastic people, and the movie is like okay. Like, listen, it's a family of ducks. They're scared. One of them is scared. The dad's scared to leave the nest, right? Doesn't want anybody to get hurt. But then the boy, like, sees this girl that he thinks is cute and he wants to go to Jamaica for the winter. And then the mom has been wanting adventure. And then the little daughter is just sassy and spooky because, of course, like, this is a very generic family that we get in a lot of family road trip adventure type films. And they decide, okay, they're going to migrate because, of course, he doesn't want to be shown up. And then the loner uncle, who's Danny DeVito, decides to come along for the flight as well. Of course, along the way, things don't go as they planned. They get lost. They end up in a fight with like these pigeons, which the whole pigeon thing was so stupid. Sorry, it was. I'm Aquafina. I adore Aquafina, and I just felt like this role did not work for her as at all. It was very awkward. She's this pigeon named Chump. I don't know. It was very, that whole part really did not work for me. But they go and they come across predators, and I mean it's just like these things like that you expect, very generic tropes, and you're like, okay, like there's not a whole lot of laugh out loud moments at all. The only things that were making me laugh was Gwen, who's the little girl duck, who's just funny to me because she's like spooky and sassy, and like she says weird things, and like she's very much that like oh, the cute adorable kid who says things you wouldn't expect. The villain, if you can call it that, doesn't even talk, so it's very weird, which I guess maybe like ducks don't understand humans, so they don't have the human talk. I'm not sure. That just felt like something they threw in there, and I don't know, for me this movie was like kind of boring, and it's 90 minutes long, and it felt a lot longer than that for me. I felt like it was disjointed, and there was not really much that was even like great about it. Like even the animation is very like generic and like nothing special. I felt like nothing stepped out of the box. It was kind of like Illumination was like, let's do something that's not Minions here, and then they didn't really think much about it, honestly. And it stinks because, like I said, the cast is so great. They're so talented, and they just could not fix this dialogue. And there was nothing exciting about this movie. There's a moment in it that I was like, oh, this just happened in, like, Chicken Run, which I just watched. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know. It just fell flat for me. I will say I took my 10-year-old to go see the movie with me, and she was laughing. She had fun. She was quite literally on the edge of her seat during some of the action sequences. She was excited about it. She had fun with it. So I guess they really leaned into that younger audience and making things exciting for them. For me, I was like, I've seen this before. Yeah, it's a life lesson about like learning to step out of your comfort zone. But like even that was, I just felt like they gave us nothing new, unfortunately. And it was just like a very forgettable, generic movie, which was sad because they used My Girl Taylor Swift Out of the Woods in the trailer, and they didn't even play it in the dang movie. So, listen, I don't know. It was all right. I'm going to forget about it by tomorrow. And I don't know. Hopefully families decide to go see it. Kids like it, probably. I mean, my 10-year-old enjoyed it, which kind of likes everything. But I don't know. That's kind of unfortunately for me. It was a miss. And I feel really bad saying that because I love animation, and I was really hoping that this would be a fun animated film. And I will say that it starts off with a short, Mooned. It's the Despicable Me villain Vector, and he's stuck on the moon, and there's minions, and that was not good. I did not enjoy that at all. I don't think I laughed or even chuckled once. And I kind of found it to be very boring and silly and just not good. And maybe that kind of put me in that mood before the movie started. And perhaps if it didn't have Moon, I would have been more into migration. I'm not really sure. But it just did not work for me, unfortunately. But like I said, my 10-year-old had a blast. She had a lot of fun with it. So, you know, kids, I'm sure, will enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, unfortunately. You guys let me know if you're excited for migration down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you guys can check me out at mamasgeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.